Mixing with my career building tip. Don't kill the messenger. You've heard the saying many times. It's like the bringer of bad news, and historically, in Greek mythology, somebody runs 26 miles, a marathon, literally, to deliver a message, and then it's news that the emperor doesn't want to hear, and so they slaughter the person who delivered the message. Not taking into account that they're not the person that created the situation; they're just delivering the news. I'm thinking about this from a slightly different angle. When working in music, it's very easy to get this idea like everything is supposed to be all rosy and perfect and people are all cool, and that you don't have the sort of attitude and problems that you have by having an office job or other jobs. And that's not really the case. Life is life, and the music industry is part of life. What you're doing that's different is you're doing something creative, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to run into people who are going to be a pain in your ass, who are going to challenge you in your abilities to do things, who are going to give you a hard time when you don't do a job well. And those are things that happen in an office space as well as happen in the music industry, or playing gigs, or being a DJ, or doing anything that you're out there trying to do. And the important thing is not to kill the messenger. Whenever somebody comes to you with a problem, or they have a problem with what you do, listen to what they have to say. It doesn't mean you have to agree with what they say, but listen, because there is some aspect, some methodology, some way that you're handling something or mishandling something, some way that you're managing things that is not working well, that is not correct, that's not projecting the confidence, the ability that you have, the confidence, whatever it is. There's something in there that is not coming out right, and therefore what happens is you have people who are venting their frustrations on you, or maybe they're giving you a hard time because your mix didn't really sound that good. Instead of saying, you don't know what a good mix sounds like, it's like, you have to take that, look at it, and say, okay, well, what am I missing? What can I do better? How can I handle this situation better? Because it may be that your mix is good, and it could be that the situation ended up becoming a problem because of some other personal issues that you had in the process of making it. Maybe the person didn't like paying the rate that you were charging. So one of the ways that they can get back at you is by saying that your mix sucks. I mean, who knows? Whatever the case is, though, there's something to learn there. Maybe it's not in particular about the quality of your mix, but maybe it's about how you handle the finances, how cleanly you handle, your negotiation process, how you handle the way that you communicate with somebody that could be improved so you don't run into the same situation again. The idea is that from any situation that happens in the music business and life, the easy, cheap way out is to blame the other person and get mad. The real way that you handle something, and the way that you grow, and the way that you get really, really, really good at what you're doing, and become a person that people look up to, is that you look at what's going on, you look at the situation, you can get angry, you can do all those things, but you look at yourself, you reflect on what it is that you're doing and how you can do it differently. How can you make yourself better? Because as long as you focus that and you don't kill the messenger, you'll actually improve at lightning speed. If you spend all your time blaming other people for your problems, you'll never get anywhere. That's just the way it works. It's not like some inherent thing. There aren't people that are out there with just the sole purpose of making your life difficult. They're actually just trying to teach you something about yourself. And if you look at that and you learn that lesson and you take it to heart and you really go about the process of making those situations not happen again by improving your skills, improving the way you work with people, improving the way you communicate, whatever it is that you have to improve, if you do that, then you will grow incredibly fast, and you will progress incredibly fast in your career. That's the one thing that probably holds up people's careers more than anything. So take this advice, this career building tip from Mixing with Mike: don't kill the messenger.